I'm still humble. What is good, everyone, and welcome back to another Snap-A-Figure review. Today we have the Ultimate Edition Series 27, Logan Paul. Yes, I finally got him. I had to pull the trigger. I know a few weeks back I did a short where I unboxed Bailey and CM Punk from this set, and a few comments are like, where's Logan Paul? Where's Logan Paul? Well, here he is. I finally got him. At first I wasn't planning on it, but in the toy hunts and everything, I really was looking for him, and I'm happy that I finally got him here today. This is his Wrestlemania 40 attire when he went up against Randy Orton and Kevin Owens in a triple threat match, and he still retained the US title. I still can't believe that Wrestlemania was over a year ago. Obviously, it's green Philadelphia Eagles inspired gear, but I'm really excited to get this guy out of the box, so let's start with his packaging. So looking at the Mavericks box, on the top, Logan Paul, Ultimate Edition on the bottom, regular Ultimate kind of box. There you got a picture of him on this side. On this side, you got the nameplate. And then on the back, you got a picture of the figure, a picture of the real guy himself. And if you want to pause to read. So regular Ultimate kind of box. But that's enough right there. Let's crack him out and see if he's still humble.
How can I be so good looking and so humble? How can I be so damn rich and still humble?
And here he is, the social media superstar, out of the packaging. And he's looking pretty cool. There are some things that I want to get into, but I'm liking it so far. And here's everything you get with this Logan Paul Ultimate Edition. Starting with the hands, you get two mic open with the green wrist tape. This wrist tape doesn't match the attire. You'll see that when we put it on the figure, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that or not. I just wanted to mention it. But two mic open hands, you get two fisted hands, as I'm dropping it, but two fisted hands, regular, with the tape, and you get two pointing hands. I think it would have been nice to see the choke slamming hands, because for the prime bottle, I had to stretch it out a little bit so it could fit. But it definitely works. Just hopefully that doesn't cause an issue. But then with the interchangeable heads, you get three right here. So here's like this screaming, like mouth open with the hair. It doesn't have a bandana, as you can notice. No headband. But I think this looks pretty cool. Then you get two of these, and they look very similar. One doesn't have the headband and one has it. So it's a black headband, so that's pretty cool because you could like switch it on any of your Logans. So I like that there's nothing like specific to this attire, because when you want to use a different, like an Elite or something, you could use these heads. So that's pretty cool. Then you get the Prime bottle, Wrestlemania Prime bottle, looking very, very nice. This is the second time, I believe, that we're seeing a Prime bottle as a figure. We got like the blue raspberry, I think, before, but this is the Wrestlemania one. And the back, nothing much. So that's pretty cool. Then you get the US title, Logan Paul side plates. Really, really nice. This is my third version of this title. I have no side plates. I have Austin Theory side plates. And now I got Logan Paul. So pretty cool right there. And then the last thing you get right here is a vest. And it doesn't say Mav right here. I know it's supposed to. They're just not allowed to do that for some reason. None of Logan's figures have that. So there is a little bit of a scratch right there too. But the green silver looks pretty nice, and it like buckles right here in the middle. And you kind of got straps hanging off. Looks very, very nice. And on the back you got Logan Paul. So that's really cool. The vest is really nice. It fits the figure good too. So I think you get some pretty cool accessories. Nothing really to complain about except those choke slamming hands, but that's something very, very minor. So good accessories. Here is the figure itself. I put the head scan with the headband on there. So that looks pretty cool. The torso now, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think it looks good, but I don't know, something about the top part that makes it look a little big. It could just be me. I don't really know. I don't really think it's that bad. It's probably just me. I haven't seen if anyone else is complaining about it, but just something looks a little bit off. Then with the arms, the regular kind of arms, you get two black elbow pads that has the green on the inside. And then here is what I was talking about with the wrist tape. It doesn't really match the attire. I'm not sure if he had it like that or if that's just a mistake, but that's something to know right there. And then the attire, it looks really cool. This is sculpted right here. And then just like kind of random designs. I don't really know what kind of design this is, but with the dark green, the black, the silver, it looks really cool. And the knee pads, you got the openings on the back, so good articulation there. And the kick pads, just continuing with that kind of design. I mean, pretty simple, nothing too crazy. It's definitely different from the yellow and black. It's got green, so that was a little bit of an interesting choice, I thought, to me as an Ultimate. But we did get that other Mattel Creations Ultimate in the yellow and black, so that's probably why they switched it up here. But now let's check out his articulation. So starting out with the head scan, goes up that much, not too much because of the hair. Goes down that much, twist, he goes all the way around. Could tilt, shoulder goes up that much, down. He's got the butterfly joint in there, really, really good. It goes all the way around. Get bicep cut, double jointed elbows, a little bit hindered by the elbow pad, but not too bad. Then the wrist, all the articulation there. Torso goes back, forwards, good twist. Doesn't go all the way around. Then the torso here twists. Then the legs could do the splits, and he does have that hip movement, so you could go down pretty good right there. Then you could kick up about this much, really good kick up right there. Then thigh cut, double jointed pins on the knees, and cut here at the kick pad. Ankle goes down, focus in a little bit better, goes down, up, and then you could twist all the way around, and then you get that toe articulation with the Ultimates. So he could pose pretty good, nothing really, no issues right there. And now let's see some comparisons. So here are some elite Logan Pauls. Over here you got like the yellow and black, and then here on the right is the blue, yellow, black, and that's the only one with a prime bottle. So there are the two prime bottles in the Mattel line. Hopefully I could keep on track and keep collecting them all as they come out. And I also do have the Mattel Creations Ultimate Edition Logan, the first ever Ultimate Logan, but I have him in the box, so he's not here in comparisons. I really like that one a lot. I just can't really open it for the display. I think the packaging is cool, the figure's too cool, so I'm keeping him in the box. And here you have the match at that WrestleMania, so that's pretty cool. We got Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, and that Kevin is actually the figure from the match. As you can see, his shirt right there with the KO Mania, where you got Logan, Randy, and him. So that is really cool right there. The Randy, I think we did get as the chase for this one too. I'm not 100% on that, but it looks pretty similar. And I actually do have that Randy too in the box. So I got all the figures from this match, if that Randy is correct. And that's pretty cool. I know I'm getting requests for this match. I've seen it. So now maybe it could happen. Stay tuned. And why not put him up next to the Farewell Tour Elite John Cena after that match at Clash of Paris? What a match. That was crazy. Make sure to check out that short too. And here we got Ultimate Edition Series 27 complete. Got Bayley, Logan Paul, and CM Punk. That looks really cool. I could say I got this whole set now, and I'm really happy to have it. And I don't know if we're getting a chase with every Ultimate set, but I don't think we had a chase in this one. But now for my final thoughts on this Ultimate Edition Logan Paul figure. I think it's really cool. I think the articulation's good. I like that we got some different kinds of head scans. The prime bottle's sick. The vest is sick. The US title's cool. So I really like it a lot. The thing with the Mav kind of does throw it off a little bit, but they're not allowed to do that, I understand. But I really like this Logan Paul. It is not a attire, like when I think of Logan Paul, I don't think of this attire. I obviously think of the yellow and the black. So that is one thing. I know that we got that Ultimate a while back, but that's the only thing I could take away from it. So I think I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It's definitely a solid Ultimate, and I think I can have a lot of fun with it, with matches, pictures, and everything. But that pretty much wraps up the review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really happy to complete this set. Please make sure to drop a like, comment your thoughts on this figure, and also comment, who do you think Logan Paul's next opponent's gonna be? I mean, now that he had that banger match with Cena, I don't know what's next for him. I think they might be trying to turn a face, but I don't know. And please make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. How did Logan get up there? Hall of Grace to Kevin Owens.